Predator Badlands will feature the leading YAUTJA as the hero. That isn't the only thing we're getting. We might catch a glimpse of what Predator fans have been waiting to see on the big screen. A glimpse into a new world and the alien society within it. That's right, guys. This movie is being told from the Predator's point of view. No more human shit. We're gonna get a glimpse into what this man does in his day-to-day. We're gonna get a glimpse into how exactly he hunts and stalks. What's his morning routine like? What kind of face wash does he use? Does he train? How does he train? How does he sleep? How does he study? What does he eat? Does he practice nofap when he's on these long hunting expeditions? These are things that fans want to know. And I guarantee you, this early part of the film, where they show all this, will be the best part of the movie. We might get glimpses into his past. We might get glimpses into what makes up a YAUTJA's upbringing, all right? Now, I don't want to see too many flashback sequences because that's cheesy as hell. We might see one cool little opening scene showcasing what the world looks like for them when they're young and how they're brought up, but this is going to be about reading between the lines, all right? This will be the best part of the movie, not the human stuff. Nothing with the human stuff involving Ella Fanning, who's been cast as the main leading character. None of that shit's going to be as interesting as what happens with this YAUTJA, all right? Because he's the hero, he's the protagonist, this movie's central to him. We're not going to see him get his ass whooped by a chick who weighs 90 pounds and is unlikable as fuck. I'm praying, I'm hoping, all right? He's not going to lose to her. In the movie Prey, this girl had less trouble with the Predator than Arnold did in the first movie. Remember how badly Arnold got his ass beat? This dude is getting punched. If she got punched, she'd be dead. She'd be dead. If you are not Ellen Ripley with xenomorph hybrid strength or crazy skills, you ain't beating my boy in a fight in any realm whatsoever. The YAUTJA kills every single time. Now, I know I give Prey a lot of shit, all right? Prey's a good movie. It's the director of this is making Predator Badlands, right? Prey's a good movie. Right? Prey's a good movie. I just find it funny how when this movie came out, Hollywood and all the shill reviewers tried to gaslight me into thinking this was better than Predator 1 or 2. Predator 2 stomps this movie, let alone what Predator 1 does, all right? I also think Predators 2010 gives it a run for his money, but you could debate that. You could say Prey's better than that. I don't have a problem. Now, people are going to ask, Predator Badlands, this sounds a lot like what happened in AVP when the main character teams up with the hero Predator, right? The Predator that turns sides and becomes a good guy. Well, yes and no. Because while I do think a team up like that will happen, I think it'll happen very differently. So what's the story? From all the details we've gathered and the synopsis that's been revealed about Badlands, where Ella Fanning and her sister are on this alien planet in the future, what can we gather from this? Well, like I said, it takes place in the future. When? I'm not sure. I'm going to assume it takes place close to the time where we would see the Alien movies, you know, like after 2100 or some shit. I really hope. But let's say it's in between let's say it's between 2040 and 2100 or something like that, right? We're going to see Ella Fanning drop through with her sister on this alien planet. Now, how'd she get here? This is the mystery, right? What's these characters' past? How did her and her sister come here? Were they hijacked from Earth like in Predator 2010, or were they on a ship? Were they on a ship? Because this is the future. Were they on a ship, a colonial ship that got hijacked by the Predators and attacked, and they were selected and thrown down here? And if they were, why were they selected? Are they part of a colonial marines team and they're soldiers, that's why? Or are they just related to them? Were their parents part of the colonial marines and they all got wiped out and these were the last two remaining? I don't know. Why do we have them instead of the actual colonial marines in this movie? I don't know. Hollywood doesn't like fun for some reason. But we don't get colonial marines versus Predator, unfortunately. We just get these two. But more importantly than all that, if those two sisters were dropped here on this alien planet, and this is an alien planet, why was he here? What's going on with this dude? Well, it's going to be revealed that he was dishonored and thrown here as a trial because he lost a hunt on a different planet, maybe on Earth. He lost badly, but survived. Maybe he fled. And that is the height of dishonor. Predators who lose a battle like that, they'll usually off themselves, all right? It's great shame. YAUTJAs feel great shame about this because YAUTJA take pride in their hunting. So when this happens, Either he dies or he gets put into a trial. And the problem is, we're going to call him Top Knot from now. He had a fall from grace, all right? He was a blooded. When you're a blooded, you become a blooded by killing xenomorphs, right? That's like your first thing. When you establish yourself, that's how you get into the game. And he was top shit after that. You know, all the YAUTJA chicks wanted him. He was high status, but he wanted to keep rising in status. So what happened? Well, essentially, he tried to move up to elite status. You get blooded, then you become veteran blooded, then you go to elite status. He wanted to become elite status, but the problem is, he tried to be too ambitious, and he lost badly in a fight, screwing over many of his own kind to do it. And he dishonored himself. And look, he was like a prospect for female YAUTJA to bang, to make kids. This guy was about to get laid, and then this happened. That's how badly this guy got shamed. And now this is going to be a concrete jungle type story where he's thrown down here as like a punishment / trial, and it's a hazing ritual. Basically, he's put on a game preserve planet, and the people running the game are the rival clan, a rival tribe that he hates. They've been in conflict with each other for a while. They bully this dude. They don't like this dude. He doesn't like them. And they're kind of dishonorable in their own regards. They're morally bankrupt. They'll do suspect cheat-like things. They'll cheat in a hunt if they want. They're like the super black predators from 2010 in their attitude and personality, but they're a bit different. It takes place in the future, right? It's a different tribe. Now, his Top Knot is sent here. He has to beat everyone on this alien planet that they've thrown here. He has to come out the victor. That's the only way for him to get back into his clan, to get back into prosperity and not be an outcast. So, we're going to see all types of aliens here. Not the xenomorph, because they're not going to do that for this movie. They're not going to do that. I want to see the Quiet Place aliens. Bro, throw them in here. Who cares? Throw everyone in here. But we're going to see crazy aliens that he's going to be fighting. And he's going to come across them. Ella and her sister. Only problem is, in the pursuit... And they're pipsqueaks. They're not going to be able to do anything to my guy. We're not going to see they're going to thwart him and outsmart him and blah, blah. No. Bullshit. This dude's a veteran at this point. He almost became an elite. They're going to get slapped around. Now, in the pursuit of hunting them, he's going to find out, oh shit, Ella Fanning's sister, maybe her older sister, younger sister, I don't know, she's pregnant. She's pregnant as shit. And he sees it with his x-ray or whatever, and he's like, oh crap, I can't kill. I've already dishonored myself once. If you kill a vulnerable target like this, you're good. It goes against the Predator Honor Code, right? And he's already been in hot water. He's already been in hot water with the other YAUTJA. He doesn't want to get himself in trouble anymore, so he kind of leaves him alone. But the problem is, the ones running the game, the rival tribe, remember I told you, they don't give a fuck about honor. They'll do whatever it takes. And there's a reason these two girls were put here. These YAUTJA should have known this girl was pregnant, right? They carefully select people. They threw them down here on purpose to fuck this dude over. They're a rival clan. They don't like this dude. He doesn't like them. It's presumed that there's been conflict between these tribes for a while. So they are screwing him over by doing this. And they enforce the law that you have to kill everyone, Top Knot. My boy, you got to beat everyone to get back your status. So this guy is screwed over badly. So they come down to the planet to enforce this, and Top Knot disagrees. He's like, I'm not letting you screw me like this. I'm not dishonoring myself by killing a vulnerable target. This isn't a hunt anymore. This is a disgrace. So this causes a war between them, a civil war. Her sister will die. This is going to be dark. If these movies care, honestly, if Fox cares about ever having a credible Predator movie again, they need to get a bit darker. Her sister will die. They will kill her sister, maybe a conflict ensues and somehow she gets caught in the crossfire and she dies. The dishonor has occurred. It's been made perfect. And and remember, the helmets are capturing all of this. Keep that in mind, that's a very important plot point. So her sister dies right in front of her. This prompts them to team up. This prompts the team up between them. So we're going to see them teaming up on killing YAUTJA. We're first going to see our Predator guy doing his shit, killing these YAUTJA. We're not going to make her the star of the show. Okay, she's not going to be taking over for Predator and helping him, saving the day, saving his ass every 2 seconds. No, that's not what's happening. My dude's beating these Predators' asses just fine on his own. She's just like a cherry on top. She's just like a bonus, okay? So, here's what's going to happen. I think this is what's going to happen, guys. And it's going to piss off a lot of Predator fans. My guy's going to die. He's going to die. He's going to die maybe as a sacrifice, saving her. I don't know. A lot of people are going to hate this because we want our Predator to win. But trust me, this arc does kind of make sense because remember, he lost a hunt and survived but dishonored himself. Now he wins the hunt. Essentially, he did win. He did everything by the rules. He won, but he dies in an honorable way. You've completed the arc. He was low at the dumps. He was down low. This dude was in the alleyways. Now he has reached honorable paradise. I don't know if they have like a Predator Valhalla that they believe in, that they go to because there's a warrior culture, but that's where he believes he's going. So here's the issue. Now, a lot of people will say, fuck this, man. Every Predator dies at the end of this movie. He's supposed to win. He has to live. Here's the thing. He can still win. He might still die. I do think they're going to kill him to save Ella Fanning, but he might still die. But there's a way he can win this because these other Predators, these rival gang, has screwed him over completely. So he's going to blood her, similar to what we see Predators do. He did it to Machiko, the character Machiko in the comics. In AVP, he blooded the Alexa chick, right? So that the other Predators from his homeworld know she's an ally. So this is very important. Here's a very important point. Upon their death, a hunting YAUTJA spacecraft will return to the species' homeworld, the YAUTJA Prime, on automatic pilot so that a record of the individual's hunt recorded through their biohelmet may be returned to its kin. So important! His biohelmet has captured everything, including the dishonorable Predator tribe coming down, screwing him over and killing that pregnant chick. So she hitches a ride on that ship that's scheduled to go up. Okay? She is blooded now. She has his helmet. So that ship takes her to YAUTJA Prime. We see the glimpse at the homeworld, y'all. What we've wanted to see. And we see the cultures within it. We see the matriarch. We see the queens over there chilling, residing over everything. We see the enforcer Predators come through. And they're like, give me that shit. They take the helmet away from Ella Fanning to see what she's talking about. She bows down and gives them the helmet. They see the helmet. They see through the footage and they see that their fucking rival tribe that they entrusted to do this mission has screwed it over. So this could cause a war between the tribes, a Predator civil war, setting up a sequel. Imagine how badass that would be. And then maybe the dishonorable Predators will unleash the fucking xenomorphs. And we get that. I made a whole AVP movie, what the next AVP movie should look like, where the bad bloods, the really bad Predators start fucking around with the xenomorphs, using the fucking pathogen and all this shit. We could go there. There are so many places we could go with this, y'all. Now, a lot of you might be asking, is this going to happen? Like, Zappy, did you just make up the story? Was this video an excuse to write a fan fiction of what you want the Predator movie to be? Yes and no. I believe that this, based on all the details, all the Easter eggs, everything that in the synopsis itself, this is the closest to what we're going to get. But yes, I am infusing what I would do if I was writing the story. Now, I do want my boy Top Knot to live through this. I don't want my guy to die. I don't want him to die at all. I want him to live. But it makes sense for his arc. He is the main character. He has an arc. Is there a way he could survive through this? I don't know. Maybe he's just badly wounded and is taken to YAUTJA Prime with her. Maybe she pulls an Elizabeth Shaw at the end of Prometheus, where her and David both come to the try to go to the engineer homeworld. Maybe that's what happens. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how I would do this to make him live. But if you want to close his arc up nicely and then set up a sequel, that's how I would do it. Especially if you want to see the YAUTJA homeworld. I think her taking the biohelmet there is sick. I think that's awesome. And this all rides on Ella Fanning's character being likable. She can't be like the chick from Prey who's like, oh, I'm a warrior. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Hey, girl boss. Woo! Whoa! I'm gonna beat a Predator's ass even though I'm 2 pounds and I have no fighting ability compared to him. No. This chick is just a character who's trying to survive, do what she can, and she teams up with our boy YAUTJA. She's not annoying. She's a respectable character. She has a good backstory, blah, blah, blah. That is it. We need to save the reputation of these movies, y'all. After Prey and Predator 2018, I'm sorry, Prey was much better than 2018, but I'm just saying, we need a resurgence into badassery. Okay? That's how I would do it. If you want to know my pitch for what the AVP3 movie should be, that's very similar to this kind of story, watch this video here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movie theories with like-minded individuals in a community geared towards changing storytelling itself, join the free Discord now. The link is in the description below and probably in the comment section too. Join the Discord now. We're taking over Hollywood one coke line at a time. See you on the other side.